I'm also known as Rosie Blankenship to many of you. Thank you. I'm the Assistant Public Administrator, Guardian, Conservator for the Imperial County Area Agency on Aging. On September 23rd, 2008, almost 9 years ago, Governor Schwarzenegger line item vetoed a great amount of money that was needed for aging programs. Approximately $3.8 million was removed from our long-term care ombudsman program, which is a state-run program under the California Department of Aging. Those very much needed funds that were statewide hurt our counties drastically. The services that we were able to provide for elders and dependent adults living in long-term care facilities and skilled nursing facilities were greatly impacted. Since then, we've done and moved great strides with 1 staff member and 3 volunteers this last year, which are certified through the state of California, provide great service to our seniors living in those long-term care facilities. Our funding is provided under the Older Americans Act. 72% of that funding comes from the federal government, where 28% comes from the state. And you would be saddened to know that only $2,800 is actually dedicated under Title VII for elder abuse awareness. But nonetheless, our ombudsman coordinator here in Imperial County, Carla Flores, does much with that money to bring education, outreach, and training to professionals in our county, to bring awareness, teaching them with experts, renowned experts, on the area of abuse and how to report it and handle it. Coming straight from the District Attorney's Office. We work collaboratively with Adult Protection Services and the District Attorney's Office to bring and prosecute those that need to be taken care of as they victimize our elders and dependent adults. This is a great issue in our county. We receive a number of referrals from Adult Protective Services annually, either for paid representative services or conservatorships. We see this hands-on. It's very difficult and very hard to see that our seniors are being harmed, and most often than not, from their own families. So it's time to step up, bring awareness, see that they are being harmed, and we need to do something about it. Many of us that see this cannot turn away. We are mandated reporters. Carla will speak on that a little bit more in just a minute. But I wanted to let you know that we're moving and doing great strides. As I mentioned, our long-term care ombudsmen and volunteers go into these facilities. What do? They review, they inspect, they investigate, they talk to our clients. The residents know, because we are present on a weekly basis, and know that they can come to them and talk to them and file their complaints. Everything is kept confidential, and we deal directly with the state. I don't even know what those complaints are. That's how protected they are. Our long-term care ombudsman has been working the program for over 10 years and brings great expertise with her. Again, we are mandated reporters. We want to thank all those that do report and encourage you, because we've got to remember, it's our responsibility. We need to take care of those who once took care of us. Now with that, I'd like to call Carla Flores, our long-term care ombudsman.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Carla Flores with the Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program. I'm the coordinator for the program. I'm state certified. With me, I have one of my volunteers. If you can please stand up. Terry Gonzalez. She's one of my 3 volunteers that we have. The Imperial County has a total of 3 skilled nursing facilities and 6 residential care facilities. A total of 471 beds to provide oversight with only 1 staff, which is me, and 3 volunteers. Imperial County receives approximately 300 complaints a year and 400 intake calls. Among the complaints filed, approximately 200 contain allegations of abuse, and those abuses are being investigated by staff and volunteers. As of March the 1st, 2017, the statewide long-term care ombudsman program has received a total of 34,199 complaints. When we talk about abuse in long-term care setting, it entails physical abuse, sexual abuse, verbal and mental abuse, financial abuse, neglect, self-neglect, isolation, residence rights, institutional abuse, abduction, and or abandonment. Conditions for reporting. Anyone working with older adults is a mandated reporter and must report. They have observed abuse or neglect. They have knowledge of incidents that reasonably appear to be abuse and neglect. They are told by an elder or dependent adult that he or she has been abused, or the reasonably is suspected that the abuse or neglect has occurred in the setting of the facility. Failure to report is a misdemeanor, punishable by not more than 6 months in county jail, by a fine of not more than $1,000 or both. Willful failure to report serious abuse can result in strong penalties. Mandated reporters must report abuse or neglect by telephone immediately or by written reports within 2 working days using the form entitled Report of Suspected Dependent Adult Abuse, which is the one we all know, SOC 341. Outreach and volunteer. Imperial County frequently conducts outreach to educate our community about elder abuse and how to report it. We go out to the community, to senior apartment complexes. We do community outreach within health fairs among our partners in the community. The long-term care program continuously recruits for our volunteer program, which advocates for the vulnerable seniors living in long-term care settings. If interested in volunteering, one can contact the Imperial County Area Agency on Aging Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program at 442-265-7032, or visit our current location at, because we just moved, 778 West State Street, El Centro. The Long-Term Care Ombudsman biannually educates professionals such as case managers, social workers, law enforcement, medical professionals, financial institutes, facility staff, and caregivers via an elder abuse conference. As experts in this field are contracted to share their expertise in identifying and investigating elder abuse. Having said that, I will turn the microphone to Rosie so she can finish our presentation. Thank you.
Some final words, and we thank you for your time. Under the Long-Term Care Ombudsman, we provide other services for you to know as well. Our Long-Term Care Ombudsman sits in for and witnesses healthcare directives, as well as transfer agreements for real property. Please use this service. It's available to you and all in our offices as well under the Public Administrator. We have our representative payee services and guardian conservatorships. Don't fail to look us up. We're there to help, and we want our clients to walk away with dignity. We want to provide home-based services, ones that they know that they'll be dealing with people that love, will protect them, and give them a peaceful place to live, knowing that we're out to protect them. Thank you, and reach out to us.